There's a long debate surrounding the impact of processed foods on our health. While some argue that they provide convenience and are necessary for our busy lives, others believe that these highly refined and chemically altered products can have a negative effect on our bodies. One area of concern is the potential interference with hormone levels, leading to disruptions in metabolism and mood. Just think of hormones as little postmen that carry essential messages all around our bodies. They have a lot to do with managing nearly every system inside us. They're the ones who decide how we use our food for energy, how awake or tired we feel, what kind of feelings we have, and even how our bodies react when we're scared or hurt. And let's not forget, they also play a significant role in things like growing up, having babies, and yes, even falling in love. Keeping these postmen, hormones, all balanced and working well is sort of like keeping the gears of a clock running smoothly. It's super important to make sure we stay healthy and feel good all the time. Our bodies house a vital network of little factories called endocrine glands. These are the powerhouses that churn out hormones, those magic chemical messengers. They are crucial in controlling many of our body's day-to-day tasks, from our hunger pangs and mood swings all the way to how we grow and even regulate our body's thermostat. However, for these hormones to do their job right, they gotta be just right. Not too much, not too little. Goldilocks would be proud. This delicate balance is super important because even tiny tweaks can set off a ripple effect throughout the body, leading to what is known as a hormonal imbalance. It's worth noting that it's not just a ladies' thing, guys. Hormonal imbalances are equal opportunity disruptors. They can trip up both men and women alike. If left unchecked, this imbalance could throw a spanner in the works of our body's smooth functioning. So, it's super important to keep an eye on it and get it sorted if something seems off. Unhealthy munchies like cookies, quick fix meals, fancy sausages, and yummy pastries are chock full of stuff that isn't so good for you. They're super high in things like salt, sugar, and those hard to pronounce preservatives. These foods are not just delicious temptations, they're a serious pitfall to your health. Now, here's the thing. When you chow down on sugar and these conveniently pre-packaged foods, they do more harm than just adding to your waistline. They mess up your hormones by kickstarting inflammation and stress in your body, especially on your adrenal glands. This can lead you to pack on a few extra pounds without even realizing it and cause some significant imbalance in your hormones. So, guess what? The best way to keep your hormonal health in tip-top shape is to steer clear of these foods. It's as simple as that. Our food choices can cause little tweaks in our gut, which in turn impacts the hormones our body produces. Some foods even carry hormones or compounds that act a lot like hormones. For instance, a plant product like soy is packed with something called phytoestrogen, a compound that behaves a lot like our body's estrogen. However, the overall pattern of what we eat, rather than one particular food, is what holds absolute sway over our hormonal health. At least, that's what the experts assert. Consuming a diet that's crammed with processed foods and loaded with unhealthy fats can pave the way for health conditions such as metabolic syndrome, diabetes, and hormonal imbalances like polycystic ovary syndrome, PCOS. This happens due to the high content of sugars, dairy, refined grains, red meat, and processed foods in our meals, which can boost estrogen levels and trigger insulin resistance because of increased body fat. Piles of studies have drawn a connection between a diet inspired by Western food habits and high estrogen in women, low testosterone in men, abnormal insulin levels, and a hormonal swing in our stress hormone, cortisol. Imagine you're dealing with a health problem that's linked to your hormones. Sounds troublesome, right? Now, imagine if a simple change in your diet could bring you some relief. That's the kind of transformative work Katie Hadley, a skilled dietitian based in Richmond, Virginia, specializes in. Not long ago, Katie worked with a young lady who was dealing with all sorts of uncomfortable problems. She had stomach issues, her menstrual cycles were irregular, she experienced painful PMS symptoms, and she had ovarian cysts that would burst and cause terrible pain. Katie quickly noticed the signs of hormonal imbalance in the young woman's health. After conducting some tests, it was also uncovered that her diet lacked essential nutrients, and her gut health was far from ideal, making her health problems even worse. So, Katie put a plan into action. She encouraged the young woman to change her diet, incorporating more nourishing and gut-friendly foods. At the same time, she advised her to fill in the gaps in her diet with necessary vitamins and establish a regular eating pattern with foods she relished. The transformation was nothing short of astonishing. In less than half a year, all the problems were gone. No more PMS symptoms, no more cysts. Her skin was clear, her menstrual cycles became regular, her energy levels shot up, and the bloating and gas totally vanished. However, let's be honest here, this miraculous turnaround is not a one-size-fits-all solution. We don't all have the same bodies or the same health issues. Everybody might not see such dramatic effects, and there's no miracle superfood you'll find on TikTok that can guarantee this. But the key takeaway here isn't about tofu or beans or any individual food being a magic cure. It's rather about embracing a comprehensive set of lifestyle changes, a balanced and healthy diet, regular active exercise, adopting techniques to reduce stress, and prioritizing quality sleep. Take these foods for a spin and see how they can help you get your hormones back on track. Eggs are really like nature's multivitamin, giving you a great mix of fats and proteins that your body needs to make hormones. And guess what? They have something called choline in them, which does wonders for your brain health. This, in turn, helps your body control hormones better. Leafy green veggies are packed with magnesium, an excellent mineral that helps soothe the discomforts of PMS by aiding our hormone-producing endocrine system. Plus, they're teeming with antioxidants, our body's best pals for maintaining good hormone health. It's like our body's personal cheerleading squad rooting for our well-being. Green tea is chock full of antioxidants, especially EGCG, which are really handy helpers for our bodies. They boost our metabolism, which is the process of how our body uses the food we eat. Plus, they might even keep our hormone levels on an even keel. It's a good idea though, not to have more than 2 or 3 cups of it daily. Just like with anything, too much can turn the tables. Like caffeine, for instance. We all love a good cup of joe, right? But try to stick to around 2 or 3 cups a day because that's about 200 to 300 milligrams of caffeine. Drinking more than that could make our adrenal glands work too hard, and that's not good. It could mess up our hormones, and we definitely don't want that. So remember, balance is key. That's a wrap. We hope you liked the video. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel for more informative content.